Good morning and happy Tuesday, mathematician. In this video, I'm going to talk about logging into Homelink for those of you who may need a little bit of extra assistance or reminders. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and open my internet browser of choice. And once I'm on my home page, you can Google MDUSD, or up in the address bar, you can type in mdusd.com. Alright, so this is the home page for our school. To get into Homelink, the fastest way here is to go to Parents and Community. Don't click it, just let the menu come down. You can use your arrow keys and scroll down to Student Portal. And if you notice up here in the address bar, you could also just type in this link immediately into your browser from your home page, and it will bring you to this page. So if you scroll down the page, over here you will notice quick links. So right now they have some resources for elementary school and secondary school, like middle school and high school, because of the closure. So definitely check those out if you're interested. But over here we have our usual 5 links. Right now we're going to click on Homelink. So that should open in a new tab for you if that's what your preferences are set to. And then you're going to need to enter your school email address. So if you're using Gmail on your own personal account, you will not be able to log in with that. You need your mdusd.net email address. And if you need that, please email me and I can help get you set up and logging in with that. So one of our students, Diego, has kindly offered to let us use his account to look at this. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as him. Remember, if you need help logging in right now, actually I can help you out. So the first 2 numbers are going to be your graduation year. So if you're a senior, for example, you will graduate in June. This will be June of 2020, so you will put 20. If you're a junior, you're going to graduate in 2021. Sophomores, you're going to graduate in 2022, and freshmen, you will graduate in 2023. So that's what these numbers mean. Okay, and then you're going to type in the first 2 letters of your first name. For Diego, his first 2 letters are D-I, and then the first 3 letters of your last name. So Diego's last name is Ortiz, so O-R-T. And then most of you have the numbers 0, 1 after your letters there. If you have a very common name, or maybe a name that somebody else in the district shares with you, you might have 0, 2, 0, 3. I've seen as high as 0, 8. So just be sure that if 0, 1 doesn't work, try 0, 2. And then you'll need your domain symbol at. And then for all of us, this will be mdusd.net. Alright, so there's how you get into your email. Go ahead and click next. And then your password, you should know your password. If you have never signed in, then your password is going to be the first letter of your first name, the first letter of your last name, and then your student ID, which is 7 numbers. So your password will be 9 characters long in total if you have never changed it or never logged in. Diego has a different one. So I'm going to use the one that he gave me. That's not going to show on here. And then go ahead and click Sign In. So this is what your page will look like on your Homelink account. It will have your email address up here. You have different options that you can do. You can actually add someone else to your account if you want them to log in with you. You can change your password here. Notifications for your parent or relatives, you can do all that. And then when you want to log out, you can do that. Okay, so this home page should have all of the classes that you are enrolled in for the current quarter. Now today is Tuesday, March 24th, which means that we are in quarter 4, or the last quarter of the school year. So most of your teachers probably have not posted anything. It looks like for one of Diego's classes, his teacher posted an assignment. He probably has not turned it in yet. I'm assuming maybe they posted it yesterday. So that will show up as missing. In my class, for example, in Scranton Algebra 1B, I have not officially graded any assignments yet, so this will be seen as 0, and right now he has a 0% in my class. That doesn't mean he's not failing my class. It means that I have not posted any assignments yet for him to turn in for me to grade. So once he turns in his first assignment, this will change to a 100% or an A. So if he wants to check his grades, he can go to grades. There's gradebook details, grades, graduation status. He can see how many more credits he needs in order to graduate. This is a great place to look. Transcripts, you'll need those for colleges, vocational school, whatever you decide to do after high school. So let's go to gradebook, because that's where he can see the details for classes. So right now, he will see, and right now I'm in card view. You can also change this to table view if you want to do that. But either way, all of your classes for the current quarter are going to show up right here. So I'm going to click on my class here, Algebra 1B, and you can either click on the class itself or you can click details. It doesn't matter. And then here, it will show you all the current assignments for this quarter. Now, our RAOKs, or our random acts of kindness, los actos de bondad, every Friday I assign my students to do something nice over the weekend for someone else. I'm going to be changing this to be due the next Friday. So right here, this says 3/27. I assigned it on 3/20. So last Friday, I assigned this. But this RAOK, usually they were due Mondays when students would come back. But now I'm giving them an entire week to do something nice. Especially, I understand, because we are all at home all the time now. But we can still do nice things. So I'm keeping those RAOKs. I have not received one yet from Diego. So here you'll see score, and there's a blank space right here, and then a slash, and then 10. That means it's worth 10 points, and I have not received it yet, so there is no number right here. But when he turns it in, this will be a 10 out of 10. And if Diego does something kind for an animal, I award extra credit for that, so that would be an 11 out of 10. But right now, again, I have not graded this assignment. It says grading complete, false. That means I have not officially graded it yet. If I grade it and he still has not turned in his assignment, there would be a red square somewhere in this window that says missing. And he also has the option that says show only missing assignments. He can check that. And there are no missing assignments right now because I only have one assignment so far and I haven't graded it. So let's go back to another class. He can either do this or he can go down to this menu right here and choose from his current classes. And I believe ELD1 was the class where he was missing an assignment, so let's take a look at that. Alright. So this is from his English teacher. Here's an example of an assignment that's missing. You'll see this red, it's technically a rectangle, not a square, but this means that the teacher has graded the assignment. So now this says true instead of false. The teacher has graded the assignment, and Diego has not yet turned in the assignment. So this will be a red square. Sometimes you will see something that says NA. That means applicable. So maybe there was an assignment that your teacher was supposed to collect on Friday, March 13th, and then we got the announcement that schools were closing on Tuesday, so there was no way for that student to turn in the assignment, so the teacher may have changed this to NA. That means that the score does not count against the student, but it doesn't count for them either. So for example, every assignment that you turn in, you are raising your grade, right? But if there's an assignment that is due and you don't turn it in, that lowers your grade. But with NA, that means there was an assignment due, but for whatever reason, maybe you didn't turn it in, or the teacher changed their mind, or it was optional only for a few classes, then when they say grading complete or grading complete true, this will neither raise nor lower your grade. It will stay exactly as it is. It's like the assignment never existed. Okay, so that's how you look at grades. You can also look at grades for previous quarters or previous semesters, however your teacher is grading. I personally do every quarter, but down here you will see prior terms. I'm not sure why my class is the only one showing up here. It may be because I entered my grades already. I'm not sure. But prior terms, you'll see my class. You can click on this, and it even tells you when the term ended. It ended March 20th. So here's an RAOK, just looking for those red rectangles. Or if you don't want to scroll through all of that, again, you can say show only missing assignments. And there we go, he has 2. If you're curious about details for assignments, like my RAOKs, students already know, just do something nice for someone and write a sentence about it and turn that in. But if we have something like book exercises, for example, let me scroll down, here we go. Something that says book exercises. Notice down here, it gives you the details. It tells you the chapter, it tells you the page, and then it tells you the exercises that that student needs to do. Sometimes also something will be extra credit. I may have assigned this as extra credit because it says NA here, so that is also an option. And extra credit does, of course, raise your grade if you turn in the assignment, but it does not lower it if you do not do it. So that is how to check your grades. If you're interested in anything else, like graduation status, that might be a good place for you to look too. It gives you your subject areas. Colleges refer to this as different things, but A corresponds to English and B to math. This is a pretty universal code for colleges. It tells you how many credits you need in order to get into a college or to pass high school. And it tells you how many you've completed right now, how many you are enrolled in, and how many you need left in order to fulfill the requirement. So that's just a little bit about graduation. Other than that, feel free to navigate through all of these tabs up here, see what you're missing. You can look at your LPAC tests, anything like that. I'm not going to look at those here. If you decide to add someone else to your account, you can click Add New Student, but for now Diego is the only one on here. So I'm going to log out of his account. Make sure that goes through, and now you're back to this page. So I hope that this video was helpful in logging into your Homelink, also known as Aeries account. If you have any questions, you can always email me, request a Zoom meeting, respond to any comments in Google Classroom. I will be here every day during normal school hours. Take care, mathematicians.